Fambul Kushe and Kabo, welcome to your favorite program, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. Today, the point discovery, they right inside the Waterloo community. Today, we can get an exclusive interview about the Lekki Culture Association. Members say, cultural business now all man business. Join me and let's do the discovery today. Hello, good afternoon. I am Jelena Kuma from KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. What's your name?
Mohammed James.
You will tell me, Mohammed, what now the role you play at the Lekki Culture Association?
Well, I serve as the manager for Lekki Culture Association.
Wow, the managing director. So, Mr. Manager, tell me small thing about the Lekki Culture Association.
Well, Lekki Culture Association, as the name implies, now an association where we form for see how best we go able to make people in Lek with culture. Because over time, we don't notice that kind of attraction all day to we culture, which is very bad. So a group of young Sierra Leoneans them come together for make sure we get this association for see how best we will activate what we call cultural embrace. So that moving forward, we go see, we go make sure, we all put our hands together for make sure, Sierra Leoneans we like with culture as it happen in other parts of the world.
Definitely. Let me get the theme of this organization.
The motto of the association now, we culture with future. And our motto.
Indeed. We culture with future. So tell me about the funding sector. Now, we don't say every organization getting managing director, finance manager, and all other stuff. First of all, before I go in depth, I want to know, is this a profitable organization or government?
No, this not a non-profit organization to a very large extent because we all which we care about for the most part now for make sure we make we culture, we try for get that attraction to we culture. Not to like profits we try for make as a result of, because if we check from the time we formed this association in 2019 to date, me as an individual or the others not go say now this we don't make as a profit. All we to want for do we legacy now for make sure we keep we cultural heritage alive than we profit. It's not about money, you know.
Definitely. So when we talk about the organization of itself, you can tell Fambul like small thing within the organization they do, like it's either about music, it's either about finance, it's either about business. Tell me with now some of the things that what una they do inside this association.
Well, as a culture promoting association, all we do now for make sure we undertake activities and events that we get towards promoting we culture. So one of the things that we do for promoting culture now by making sure that we support artists that we do cultural music. By doing so, we make sure we promote the culture. Also, we organize events in our schools them. Also, we talk to the future leaders of tomorrow, you know, for get them brains them fixed on the culture, because we believe now some of the stages and ending a life where you be able to turn somebody attention to certain things. So we do that and we also organize cultural shows. We say different cultural artists and they come and perform and entertain with Sierra Leone audience them. We also get we fashion aspect. We get we like you cultural association tailoring shop. We say we so country close when we on Sierra Leone and within where then we get also other type of African or Sierra Leone where they already so na the Lekki Culture Association Tailoring Center. So all we activities that we undertake is about promoting culture, be it music, be it fashion, cultural wear, be it making sure people then get for see we cultural artifact them. Some person say we serve as we auditor advisor at the association. Now the chairperson for big market. Usai, you go able go for get anything we get for do with cultural stuff. You want the raffia, you go there, you get you want see carved structure, you understand, related to anything cultural but Sierra Leone, you go on a big market, you able for get them. So we are all about promoting Sierra Leonean culture. All about it.
Definitely. I am notice say you dey talk about schools and community when it comes to cultural awareness and all. So how often I can do the awareness and which areas or community they want to situate, or is it only in Waterloo, or I can do it in Freetown, or I can do it in different villages? Where and how often I can do it?
Well, I want to say we don't try as much as possible for give the association a national face, because before now we've been just from the association, we've been primarily been the operating Akono, because the person we now conceive of this idea, we na Alassane Fofana, aka Stickman International, in base na America now, but not from Kono. So where the things start now, the more we've been focused. But as time they progress, we decide, so, okay, no, we're not for limit to serve just to Kono. So over time, we don't get a chapter in Kenima, we get chapter in Freetown, of course. We get chapter in different districts in the country. We also get a chapter in America. We get chapter in Spain. We also get a chapter in England. Okay. All right. So back to the question proper. They conduct January 1st this year. We've been do inter-school cultural competition at Kono. We've been get different schools then at Kono and participate. And we made in inter-school cultural competition where the person in the school will be win that particular competition. They will be getting 4,000 leons. We get a school 4,000. Then a United Methodist Church primary school na Tombodu inside Kamara Chiefdom na Kono. Usai myself come out. You know, so we also plan for this year by God in power. We plan for organize another inter-school cultural competition at Kono for see how best we go able for promote culture among schools or among school-going pupils or school-going children.
Indeed, according to what you don't say, I notice or you tell we say this organization not they run for 4 to 5 to 6 years right now, right? So now you can tell family what are some of the challenges on they face, because going through an organizational structure from owner start to now 6 years now, I know the challenges them boku. And time not go permit we follow we talk about all, but you can just summarize them for family. Let we know some of the challenges they want they face during this 5 years or recent events where I don't make exhibition or anything.
So one of the key challenges, of course, then they are not a strange thing to anybody. Finance. Anything you want for do, you know, where involves growth, where involves progress, to a large extent, it require finance. So finance or money is one of the greatest challenge, because for organized competitions, it require money. For sponsor artists them, cultural artists them, for do songs, for make shows, it require money. For capacitate people that will get na the fashion side, the tailoring shop, for make sure say they come and learn something, it takes money. You understand? So finance now one of the greatest challenges they will face in the association, because we can want for undertake event then we're very big. You understand? For now we explode. You know the country, but starting 10 and the finance can limit we will not be able for box the how want for box. You understand? So that's one big challenge we face. It's also the other challenge now about people's participation, because in any way they do at times money not can day, but if people and they behind you, then they give that moral support, they push you. But we realize say I don't say all of Sierra Leoneans, but a good number of Sierra Leoneans kind of not get attracted to a culture, which is kind of frustrating to some extent. Sierra Leoneans prefer, or a good number of Sierra Leoneans prefer for pay money for good look, maybe foreign artists where they come, where they sing in another language, for can perform. But we own Sierra Leonean cultural artists the way if you make an event, you invite them for let them go patronize, it can be very difficult, which is also frustrating. Also putting people together, because as we know, most of the people that they deal with, like we artists them, are people in way kind of not there up there when it comes to education or so. So at times for putting them people in it together, mobilize them, for like we all get one focus, it can be difficult sometimes. So these are some of the things then we face as an association. Sponsorship. Sponsorship. We hardly We don't know concert endorse them before now for come help we for make we take this team big aside there right now, but usually we dey get disappointment from people and SSF we will not expect say they will turn we down. So all these are some of the challenges they will face as an association.
Well, perseverance is the key to every successful organization. So let's talk about the vision and the mission of this organization. In the next 5 years, we want to see something great. In the next 2 years, we want to see improvement. I can tell you for a fact, where Akaya Society, they are shocked. And I'm impressed by the CEO, the managing director, the organizing secretary. They're all doing a wonderful job, putting this work together and making sure that this organization is out there for young people that are willing to learn about their culture. So tell Fambulem, in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years to come, what are some of the vision or the mission of this organization?
Well, in terms of how I foresee Lekki Cultural Association in the next 2 years, I foresee this association very, very big, such that every Sierra Leonean will be proud of the association and what they do. I think that would be with greatest satisfaction that people recognize what they do and appreciate them. Once that is done, then I believe say we don't conquer everything. Because when people own you, they appreciate you, they recognize what they do, then support you, you don't win. So in the next 2 years, if you ask me, now that I want to see, because once we get the people in being we back, we get the stakeholders, we get everybody being we back. Then that good day in terms of making sure say we call to team up tranga what we not able for do because the whole country they be we. So in the next 2 years, I want to see say Sierra Leoneans them, if not everybody, but most of Sierra Leoneans them, they recognize what they do as an association and support we.
Definitely. I think that's one of the biggest help we go give. To recognize, participate, and be part of it. So tell me, as a managing director, what's now one of the most critical challenge where you face?
Well, as I say earlier on, like I say, na sacrifice we they do. I don't sign up, all right, for serving this capacity what they do. I'm not being paid for say I they on a payroll every money they pay me, you know. You understand? I just want for CC. I do this because I like my culture. I like almost everything. We get for almost no, not almost everything. Everything, you understand? We get for do with Salone. You understand? So the challenge now that at times for balance, then kind of service here to which you get for do at least for put money in your pocket, it can be difficult. So at times we get for sacrifice. Like even this morning for last shop, I get for left something else where personally they put money in my pocket for make sure say I can answer to a national cause. So that they can be challenging at times.
Okay, at least everything has to be sacrificed for
stuff for public good. You know where they get any payment for, you know what I mean. So then one of me own, and the point I don't make in face at time because then they call me say you get for shop or so event you get for do the association. So at times I can get a clash, you know, with me own personal stuff where they do. So I can just see how best I'm able for cope. You know what I mean, balance time. Maybe okay, I will say okay, let this appointment day for another time, then this one day so I get able for serve, you know what I mean, this association and me own personal, you know, running step.
Indeed. Well, the sacrifice has been done, it has been made, and we are seeing improvement in the organization. So when it comes to the funding, okay, maybe government, so yes, Fambul, or maybe collaborative partner can be out there and say, okay, you know what, I want to stay in touch with this Lekki Salone culture. I want to support them. I want to support the young people where they learn about their culture, where they learn different skills them. How they can able get to now?
Well, we email address where now one way for contact we went lekkiculturesierraleone@gmail.com. Small letters lekkiculturesierraleone@gmail.com. You can able for get with it. You can go to the Facebook page where all the numbers them or this information where I don't give the email address today. You get 078-456-840. You can able get with it. Of course, if you want to go see and get more idea about what they do, the activities they undertake, you can go now we website, you know, lekkiculture.com, you know, forget information about what they do. We also get we YouTube page, whereas when Lucky Culture Sierra Leone. So these are the platforms them where you can able for access, for get in touch with we either for sponsorship or if you want for do business with we, you want for hire the service of cultural artists them for perform that event because we get people where they do bubu. We get bubu team, yes, Taylor bubu registered members of the association. So if you need cultural dancers, you need cultural artists, you need the bubu, you can reach out to we now with Facebook page, and you be able for get in touch with we for like I say sponsorship, for service, for partnership, and any other thing where you want for work with we on.
Well, now that's not the word for the managing coordinator. Should in case you want collaborate with them either for funding, your event, photo shoot, music, whatever you want to do. Even you as a young person where they out there, you're not gonna to what you do. You get skills where you sabi. Probably you just like art and craft. Or maybe photo shoot. You want to learn about anything that you can kinda like your culture, Sierra Leone, and they can teach you now for free. They know they pay, but they give you the opportunity for you learn about any skills there. Then skills there can help you in the next 2, 4, 5 years to come. Let's say somebody's out there, right? Maybe a college student, because we get different college programs and now where they deal with cultural aspect, where they deal with photography, music and all. Let's say the one can do an internship program here or the one can do a training. How sure are they that they will get space opportunity for land volunteer?
Well, then welcome. Anybody we want for, like I say, we want for work with you and anything related to culture, we does they open. Now that's in fact, that's we always the yarn for. Because we're not going to do it by ourselves. You understand? We only go succeed. Like they say, the more the merrier. So the more people can come for work with we, now the more we vision, the ideals they will promote. Now more a lot of people then will get to know about them and now more will succeed. So then welcome. In the front, we tailor with skills learning center. Anybody who interested for land, tailoring and other things, then you welcome. So how they do this interview, the studio. If you somebody will get talent in music, you want for do cultural music, you can come, now the studio will get we person way, they manage the talent, they win seven cultural like big cultural artists in the country. When a disco daddy, they get we other capable sound engineers them as well. Somebody will get interest, even if you not get interest for sing cultural music, but you want for learn the production aspect of it, you come we get we young people in our way they do very well when it comes to the production side. So all are welcome. All are welcome. We know they exclude anybody. We open. NCG for do with promoting Sierra Leone culture. We stand ready at whatever time for work with anybody. Anybody.
Plenty, thank you. So for conclude this interview, what's now some of the things that you go tell, or what's not the one advice where you go give to young people out there for like them culture, for fantasize about them, or for even get the idea say this is my culture, I embrace them with one. Get a message out there.
Well, my message I will give to every Sierra Leonean is that a good for admire other person in you. In fact, then they even to some extent help you for appreciate you. You understand? Because anybody they fail for see the good in other person, you know what I mean? Somebody else go hardly see the good in them. So in as much as a good for admire other people in culture, the lifestyle, a fine for make we embrace we own. Because now we are the only people who will able to give that kind of attraction to we culture. Nigeria no go do am for we. You understand? Like Bigamano no go do am. So my advice to every Sierra Leonean for embrace we culture. Very important. Culture na some way to identify we. You understand? You left here right now, you go now some maybe international market na the world, maybe probably you go China, you go now any big airport or some other places society, different people, a hub, travel hub, a market hub. One of the ways the way they identify, say this person come from Ghana, this person come from Nigeria, by maybe then dress, the way they talk. So it good, for make we embrace we culture. For embrace we culture, it good for we all, and then there something we not even need for big people and for embrace their culture. We say and say I must. If somebody they beg you for own which you get, you know, necessary, worth doing. You understand? So we want for make every Sierra Leonean, regardless of tribe, region, status, let we put on under we culture and make it team up. Because if we team up, if we come together with team up triangle, we'll make sure say we able export with culture. Sierra Leoneans them, Nigerians them, they benefit a lot from their culture. One of the things then we don't make Nigeria, what Nigeria be today, where they able export certain aspect of their culture, their music. Certain Nigerian songs they will dance safe. They even understand what they talk. Now then local Igbo and Yoruba and they speak. You understand them? But the world know them for them. You understand? People they book them, pay them thousands of dollars for go perform elsewhere. We can able do them, not so magic. We just get for make sure say we do the package we need. You understand? We support ourselves, we put to country first. Okay, we for do them.
Thank you very much. That's where we go put the curtain down for today's interview. Plenty thank you and have a good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. I'm Juliana Koma. What's your name?
Yeah, good afternoon. Usman Touye, this Kudari, the culture prince.
Okay, Mr. Daddy, you can tell me what not the role where you play inside the Lek you culture association.
Boko, as for now, I'm the CO2 for the Lekki Culture Association, and I'm one of the founders them for Lekki Culture. And I got a Boko role for play inside the Lekki Culture as I do am now.
Exactly, you get role for play because we culture need for be maintained and uphold. So today we day inside the business center. We don't see fine phases, the works and way that they do, and I can just say it's unique. It's good and it's beautiful. So you can tell me how long the Lekki Association don't go with this business?
Well, for the start, the Lekki Culture don't stand. It's about 6 years now they go. For start up the project that we do with now, it's about something like 5 years, 4 to 5 years now, where we don't start up the program. Then we see them say, not only when they say culture, people can just say and say when they say culture. Because I'm a musician, I'm an actor, people don't just say, no, this could be a dancer, nah, this now under entertainment. No, we culture not just they concentrate on entertainment, the future after entertainment. Because entertainment is something where they pass. If you the dance, time will come, you go left for dance. If you the sing, time they come, you go one left for sing. Although they tired for sing. Because I like you all, you can do them. And if you the act film back, you can act, they pass. But time to say like resign because there is a job. But like future plans are something where they set. That means like what we say, we motto, we culture, now we feature. Then the feature don't be like something where they upgrade them for the tomorrow be yourself. So now that make we put them, we culture now we feature. So your feature will guide you until the end of your life.
Indeed. The culture will guide me until I become a successful person. So tell me small thing about the business sector when it comes to the Lekki Culture Association, because you say when they do a lot of things when it comes to the Accra and different thing. Tell me small thing about this business sector.
Well, of course, outside with this, so now the tailoring shop. We get the tailoring shop. We get sideway now. We call them the factory. Also, we the manufacture some them attires the way they see them country close them how they do. Because we try to do this, follow we come with reality. If you see the shirts then how they wear, how it's man they make them. Not reality they make them. They make another man country. They come with them. But this natural one that would make so, would they buy the thread? People then see them and make them. So we get a factory for that. People they make them, we employ them, then do them. We are in, you will see the possible way, outside they go buy the thread, a salon they sell them. The shop, they for pay tax. Outside they go make them, a people then they for buy food, then pick it when they pass the street, where they sell, I get the cake, I get the color, then go call them, and back non-profit. You understand? Then they all they knock them, and back they get a pay. Just after that, they all they can buy them for go sell, and back get a profit. Understand? And indeed, the most cowardly they load power, any other thing where they take a concern. Then back they get. Now salon all the things they come. You see. So if we go say we want to do anything but with culture, now one of the things that they would try for handle for the benefits they to we Sierra Leonean. Not to all things for pull abroad. Let something they would do here. We get the tailoring shop, we get the photo shoot, we get the studio, like the one where they sing cultural music in different tribes. Like if you na Timni, Limbaso, so just Salone tribe, you get access for Canada studio and can sing for free. Once we know what you they do, for that we create up the talent, and we get a school where at the we call them the academy, the Lucky Culture Academy, that are training. You one can train culture, the dance, the film, all we they do. So all the things that they would do, they will make they do more the center than for there. If you don't go do that thing, then you go outside, you can sit down. Because entertainment na season. Like season, we don't do entertainment. If we go tour, we don't come back. So why we don't come, we can't get something for do. So we send the bubble and follow them do other things. Them. You see, some they come for tailoring, they can learn or a dancer. Understand? If they come to the studio, or a dancer, a musician, but they can learn another thing when a skills. And that is like culture they try for do.
Well, that's a wonderful thing, and they're doing a very good job. So let's say somebody one gets them beautiful attires they want to make. How do Cable gets them?
Yeah, it's simple because of course we can always open up. With Facebook, you can go on YouTube, you can go in everything where you concern. But Lucky Culture Association, Sierra Leone or SL, you can chat, you get we, you can see numbers them there where you can able contact we and get we. But if you happen back like say, you see say, a salon me day, on a this and a that, you can able get way, forget me. You coming back now a public figure where people in Kusabi, some people will get me number, but if you don't get me number, we can share their numbers there. Most of the time they will keep on interview. So somebody go call me. Yeah, my number is 0765955928. So you can able contact we or 088 30 2005. You know, you can able contact we, you get any attire we want from Lucky Culture. We not just they do the country closing, we do the Africana stuff as well.
Okay, so let's say somebody want do a married, but you want let him be traditional and classy. If that person decides, okay, let me like kind of Lucky Culture Association for can hire people and forget me, or for give me the best design of the so I can able put in for that.
Of course, and that's what we sit down for. And that's what we there for. We they do more than what you expect, because now in terms of film, we can go with costume people without not look other thing because we want time for create your own style. Understand? The dress code, other things that what they do. But people they know what they talk so. Some people always sabi me, they sabi me. You know, we in a culture we concentrate back. And we try for modernize with culture. Because now the season, like how people in the first century, people in the how they dress and get in dress code. Compete and say with now it will be the same. So they country clothes and go wear the mask and too. But now we can wear with crepe safe. We wear with jeans safe. We modernize them. For let people and just like them. So you go adopt to their own style, they will get benefits.
Definitely. At least we all nowadays they live in the 21st century wherein we get different unique ways for style with traditional clothes them. So how often I can do an exhibition, events for showcase some of them work there of them young and talented people the way they do them beautiful handwork. How I can do the exhibitions they have, or how often I can do them?
Well, normally we just start from your own side. That the boys they will get, because like me, I get dancer them up to 75 dancers where they dance. Every year I tour with something like 30, 40. Because if anyone do anything, I can send them off, I take another one. Because we get an academy where the dancers in the dance, culture dance. So like if you see dancer they can bluff now in this country for culture, few until you go say 95% then go come on a man. Understand? Yeah, because not just the musician, but me like choreographer. Understand? So like 19 so like we they say anything where somebody want to do and see what they go with, we can push them up for you. You see, yeah.
So let's say now I decide say I will put some dance. I hope you'll be there to teach me.
You don't dance done. As you talk and so the intention, you see, one thing God they pay person by intention. As you intend say I want dance, okay. You don't dance done. Because the intention. And God say if you intend good, now good they pay you. If you intend bad, then they wait for you first. Understand? Then we'll see if you do them. But if you not do them, you not get seen. And we do an education.
Yes, exactly. So when it comes to the business sector, the people that they work here, what are some of the benefits or facilities that they get? Because I know that they hire in a free time for land and skill build up, because for get a skill not all the thing no more. You get for build them up, you get for nurture them, you get for develop them. And una day in that sector they for encourage young people them for let them put amper skill, whether you sabi or you not sabi, you can kind of like your cultural association. You learn about things that way you don't see online, where you know say you like, or even something where you not even sabi, but you can come here, learn about something, and they are willing to teach. So now tell family what are some of the facilities there, where them people are where say, okay, you know what thing, me I go come and can learn. What are some of the facilities there where they get?
Well, first of all, the KID-AFAN, the lucky culture no they receive anything from one person where they come. What's the culture you want to do? For now, I not say tomorrow maybe, because you know things they change. Let somebody not can say now this have been don't say today. You know, for now we not get anything for request from person. We dey do them for let we share. We not get love for culture, then they come and do this lucky culture association. We there, we dey employ them people out they can work. Nobody know the pay we. We get boss what we give them. Say we will teach them people there. Nobody know the pay. So I get for pay months done, I get for pay. No, you can't work. Understand? And every other thing where they come, we different. You don't get nothing for show to me. Like the boss man go say, okay, now this we don't make law, we pay the lucky culture, this nothing, no they give. Just free. Understand? Just want to encourage them. I don't know tomorrow if we asking change up, we say, then people are already working, let them begin pay we. Let them begin get this time, let them begin do this. You know? But for now, we just want to encourage people that they come and can learn something. You see, we not even stop the back. Now we don't go take a garage. We don't begin pack things them. For the one that we can do like the fitter work. Understand there? Someone can say an engineer work I want to do. I want for be a fitter. I want for make motor car, I want for make this. We don't try to forget that. If you see the back, you see the garage there. So we don't begin calling now and say, when I come back now the garage for the one for do this thing. You see, most of the things that we they do. You see, even we get another thing where people can surprise, but what people they make money out of them. We got a platform we are in with the print cassettes them. Then we film the all they do. But what they go then get it, they take they go and sell in the streets. When they supply them, they go sell. When they come, then give you your money you want, then take the profit. You see.
Definitely. That's a good initiative. And for we culture for grab this opportunity with one. So as the CEO too, in the next 2 years or in the next 3 years, when it comes to the business sector, what are we supposed to be expecting when it comes to development, when it comes to upgrade, when it comes to the skill learning? What are we supposed to be expecting, or what's the next 2 years going to be like for the business sector of the Lekki Salone Association?
Well, the Lucky Culture Association, they try for change up, for see how people then will like them culture in different ways. One try for change like the area they hold the day. One for try for make sure say people them use for where they own means Africana. Then a one step. Then use for cook. Like last today Friday, I go and cook fufu. I use for eat fufu. Understand? We get that kind thing and they who's type. We get people who teach on that. Understand? Make sure say you can survive if not to pass you fly with them. You will eat and yeah. You see, but if you there no man fry soup no more, jollof rice, this, that, what you make you an African? You see, you got for like which you get. Because even the one with the plants and stuff, the one for like sell. If you nobody not buy them, they don't make nothing out of it. You see, we know say in the next 2 years, anything we know about Lekki culture, I believe saying something way we much not go to talk again. Pass when I join now together before I talk one talk. Yeah. Because all them things I will just start them, but in the next 2 years, when I go see something, when I go to no say, oh, we don't come to a day, or we don't hear somebody don't talk, I'm saying at this by God in power. Because anything way they talk, God did it. You see, but one for encourage everybody, say we own power as Lekki Culture Association, not able to push this thing for Lego before. We need support. We need people and efforts. Even like you, with your support, you begin wearing Africana, like I see with your Africana, so you make I just happy. You know, I don't shame myself now why I just wear this polo. You see, because I want you Africana for make it run away.
Well, I will pull this one the other way and give me. I can still accept her in advance. Definitely. So, let's say somebody out there we want to give a financial support in the business sector for help the young people, for encourage them, for keep the courage going, for let them go they come every day and learn. How then people are able to get contact with you now?
We don't get the contacts number, and of course we get more contract numbers than more with the give. But you know, normally we are in the on interview, not to me own parts than for the talk. Because I don't go all talk this. And I myself number go they give me number. You see, they go ask me now say, why you not sabi the other number for give? No, not why I cannot sabi am, but not to me area. You see, other people in the way go can say you say now this and this and this and this they happen. But for me, this part where they talk to, now they not me professor.
Okay, I think that's a start, but definitely if Soriat family or the government they out there where they listen to this or they watch this, I believe say then young people that need help when it comes to our cultural sector. For take a step for let you learn about something, it's not an easy deal. So I can just want to say a big bravo to them for the resilience and the support from the Leku Culture Salon. Definitely. Today we dey inside Waterloo. You can tell family some of them places there where the Leku Salon situated, like either in Freetown, either in Bo, either in Kenema. You can tell family some of them places there where the Leku Cultural Association located.
Yeah, and of course, Lekki culture for this year no more for this 5 to 6 years where we don't come up, we establish Bokusai. I'm not gonna talk about the diaspora. Understand? For Salone, we do Waterloo. Understand? And we get a base now, like I see no more. We get a base now. We did right inside Freetown. Now the Wilkins Road part. Understand? We get a base there. Then we get a branch na Makeni. We get a branch na Magboka. We get Kono when a day who starts. Understand? Because a day we see you one day. A day in Komot na Kono. You know, we get Kenema. And we extend now the other side them. But we don't capture that side and the all. When the Lekki culture they operates the full. Yeah.
I think so. We need to give a visit to each and every one of these places for see how they operate and definitely talk to some of the workers them. Fambul, we go put the addition of this one to an end. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Thank you.
I want to say plenty thank you to the Leku Cultural Association CEO. He has done a wonderful job in organizing such a wonderful organization. And of course to the CO2, the managing director, and every team and every member, they're all doing a wonderful job. Plenty thank you to them. Fambul, now so we go put the cutting down for today's edition. Thanks and appreciation to our executive producer, Dr. Aisatu Kake Jalo, and to the man behind the camera, Mohammed Sky Bangura. To the whole team of KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, we want to tell you plenty thank you. I am Juliana Koma and I have been your presenter. Tata, till next step.